Welcome back. Today we break down the top 5 circular saws. If you're looking for the best circular saw, you've landed in the right place. We're slicing through the noise to bring you the top models that won't choke on hardwood, wobble on the job, or vaporize your budget. From DIY warriors to pro contractors, there's a perfect blade out there for everyone. So grab your goggles, tighten your grip, and let's power through the sharpest picks on the market. No fluff, just sawdust and solid advice. All of the product links listed in this video are in the description below. For more details and information, visit our website, like this video, subscribe to our channel. Now, let's jump into the video. Number 5 on our list, SKIL 5280 Corded Circular Saw. Reading plans, blueprints, and measurements is second nature on any job site, but nothing reads quite as well as a clean, straight cut. After putting the SKIL Corded Circular Saw to the test, I found it delivers serious cutting performance in a simple, no-fuss package that just works. With a 15-amp motor spinning at 5,300 RPM, this saw chewed through plywood and framing lumber without hesitation. The included 7 1/4-inch carbide-tipped blade gave smooth results right out of the box. I appreciated the built-in dust blower. It kept my cut line clear, so I wasn't second-guessing where I was going. The 51-degree bevel capacity with a positive stop at 45 degrees made angled cuts fast and reliably. Whether trimming deck boards or cutting roof rafters, it stayed on point. Blade changes were quick thanks to the spindle lock and on-tool wrench. No hunting for extra tools. It's also reassuring to have the safety lock and guarded trigger, especially when working in a busy environment. The power-on indicator is a nice touch too. For a corded saw, it's lightweight, accurate, and has the right features for a solid day's work. Whether you're building a deck or flipping a garage, the SKIL 5280 brings dependable power without overcomplicating things. Number 4. Milwaukee 2732 M18 Cordless Circular Saw. Reading blueprints is one thing, cutting through them in wood form is another. I tested the Milwaukee M18 Fuel Cordless Circular Saw on a full room renovation, and it didn't blink once. This cordless beast cuts as powerfully as any 15-amp corded model I've used, but without the hassle of extension cords or outlets. The saw feels tough in the hand, thanks to its magnesium shoe and guards. It's clearly built for job site abuse. The electric brake was a standout. It stops the blade almost immediately after I let go of the trigger, which makes moving from cut to cut safer and faster. I made over 500 cuts on a single charge and still had juice left. That's efficiency. The LED light helped line up my marks perfectly, especially in low-light corners, and the integrated rafter hook made it easy to hang the saw while measuring or grabbing material. Another plus? The dust port and included vacuum adapter worked surprisingly well, keeping the cutting line visible and the air clearer in my workspace. I didn't expect a cordless circular saw to outperform a corded one, but this Milwaukee does just that, without feeling bulky or underpowered. If you're building, remodeling, or just tackling weekend projects, this tool is ready to go. And yes, it runs like a pro, right out of the box. Number 3. SKILSAW SPT77W Corded Circular Saw. Cutting through lumber with the SKILSAW feels like slicing butter with a hot knife. I used it for framing and some heavy-duty rip cuts, and this saw delivered without breaking a sweat or my back. At just 11.5 pounds, it's noticeably lighter than other worm drive saws I've handled, which makes a real difference during long sessions. The magnesium housing helps reduce fatigue, and it still feels rugged and stable in the hand. SKILSAW's cut-ready depth system is incredibly useful. Switching between 1/4 ply and 2 by materials is quick, no guesswork needed. And with a max cutting depth of 2 3/8 inches at 90 degrees, I got clean, deep cuts on thick stock without hesitation. Power-wise, that 15-amp dual-field motor doesn't just rip, it stays cool even when you're pushing through multiple boards. I especially appreciated the smooth operation of the anti-snag lower guard, which made finish cuts cleaner than expected. The 53-degree bevel range, with positive stops at 0 degrees and 45 degrees, gave me flexibility on angled cuts I used to reserve for the miter saw. Whether you're a full-time framer or a weekend DIY warrior, this saw feels like a serious upgrade. Straight out of the box, it includes a quality SKILSAW blade, so you're ready to get to work fast. Number 2. DeWalt DWE575 Corded Circular Saw. Cutting with the DeWalt corded circular saw feels like slicing through butter. I've used this tool on framing projects, subfloors, and even trim work, and it handles each task like a pro. At just 8.8 pounds, it's one of the lightest circular saws I've worked with, which makes a big difference when you're holding it for long periods or making overhead cuts. The 15-amp motor doesn't hesitate, even on dense wood. I ripped through 2x12 without it slowing down once. One standout feature is the electric brake. As soon as I release the trigger, the blade stops fast, something you'll appreciate more the longer you use it. The bevel capacity goes up to 57 degrees, with preset stops at 22 and 45, which adds great versatility when working with angles. Its aluminum base is smooth and durable, helping me make cleaner cuts every time. The lower guard is designed to stay out of the way, especially when making bevel cuts or slicing shims. There's also a built-in dust blower, which keeps the cutting line clear and saves me from guessing mid-cut. And then there's the cord. DeWalt's patented tough cord system holds strong, even after a few accidental tugs. Overall, this saw combines power, safety, and smart design in one lightweight package. It's now my go-to for just about every job. What kind of wood would you cut with it first? Comment. Number 1 on our list, Metabo HPT Cordless Circular Saw. After using the Metabo 36-volt cordless rear handle circular saw on multiple framing jobs, I was genuinely impressed by how much power they packed into such a lightweight tool. At just 2 pounds lighter than its closest competitor, it made overhead and extended cuts easier on the arms without sacrificing performance. Powered by a single 36-volt multi-volt battery, this saw powered through cut after cut, up to 500 2x4s on a single charge. It breezed through thick stacks of OSB and plywood with a smooth, confident motion. The left side blade design offered a clear sight line, which made following cut marks almost automatic. I rarely needed to double-check my cuts. They landed right where I wanted them. Bevel cuts were also a breeze. The 53-degree bevel capacity with positive stops at 0 degree, 45 degrees, and 53 degrees gave me flexibility for framing angles without fiddling too much. Safety features like the electric brake and brushless motor added both peace of mind and longevity. Swapping between the battery and the optional AC adapter made it even more versatile for longer job days. The included rafter hook and depth adjustments showed that this was built with real job site use in mind. Overall, this saw delivered corded performance with cordless freedom and didn't leave me sore at the end of the day. Thanks for watching, and that's all for this video. We hope that this information has been helpful to you in finding the perfect product for your needs. Subscribe to our channel and like this video. See you in the next video.